Alright, I found out what was wrong with this problem, and now I can show you. We typed in Acme 1000. Here's the problem again. It brought up the browse instead of going directly to the record we know exists. Well, I couldn't see the problem before, and so I had to revert to going to the FilePro debugger to solve the problem for me. You may have all seen the problem, but I didn't. I'm going to go into Input, and I'll go to the @win leaving field 3, that's where the problem's happening, and just where the problem's about to go on, I'm going to put this statement, DEBUG, debug on. I'm turning on the FilePro debugger. Now this may not be beginner material, but heck, beginners make mistakes too, and this is the way you solve them. The FilePro has a great debugger that helps you figure out what's wrong, and I don't know what's wrong at this point, supposedly, so I press escape, yes, and now let's run the thing. I'll have to run with the debugger on, so I'll press B, and then I'll go to screen 1, and I'll add a record just like before. I'll add ACME100. Now before I hit 0, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. As soon as I hit this 0 and it forces me to leave the field, I'm going to be at that point right where the debugger is. There's no if line, so the debugger is going to turn on. And what that does is this: when I hit enter, the debugger comes on. It says, okay, you're at line 7. All right, what's going to happen when you press enter? You can find out the value of variables. You can see what's going on very exactly. I'm at the line which says it's false. 3 is not equal to null. No, we can see right on the screen that 3 is equal to Acme 1000. Not equal to null, and it's true. It's, we can see that that's absolutely false. So we hit enter to go to the next line. We hit enter to go to the next line. It says this is false too. Is 3 equal to old value? Well, the old value is equal to Acme was equal to nothing because we started on a blank record. In fact, I can check that value by looking at the expression old value, which is, declared values are expressions. Everything's an expression. You can just say, what is old value equal to? And I hit enter, and you see that it's blank. And so obviously 3, which is filled with Acme 1000, is not equal to blank. So the program's not going to end. Okay, here's the next thing it does. It goes subs and clears the address. Let's see what that does. I'm hitting enter. Here's the clear routine. It's clearing 3, 8. You see what it's doing? It's going to clear 3, 8, 9, and so forth. It's going to clear the key we just typed in, Acme 1000. When I hit enter, okay, it cleared it. The fact that you don't see it on the screen is kind of going to be fixed in a minute. I hit enter again to get back to where the go sub started, and that's when it executes the display, which is right next to me. You see, I did the go sub, and I got back and executed the next command, which is display, and it clears out that field. I've cleared the field. Now I hit enter from here, and I'm about to do a lookup with a blank field 3. If I check what's in field 3 by pressing E for expression and 3 and just hit enter, it's blank. It should be filled with Acme 1000. You all may have seen that on the screen. I didn't. So at any rate, I back out of the debugger. I press Q, and then I break out of the system, out of the file, back to where I was, go to 5, go to input, go to where the debugger is, take this out of the picture, so F4 debugger. And now I'm going to go down to that clear routine, and the one thing I don't want to clear is 3. I want to clear everything else. I want to clear the address. Just don't want to clear the field that I'm in, the field that I'm using. So when I do a go sub to clear fields, I just want to clear the address fields. That will fix this problem. And let's go make sure. You never take anything for granted, as you can see. I put Acme 1000. Should just pop up the address. There we go. We're fixed again. But now we're here to solve the problem that I wanted to solve originally, which is what happens if I go up here and I type MALA space, and I'm about to hit a space. I hope the address field clears. It did. It did just what we were originally starting to do. Now things look neater. Now we're on the first thing higher than MALA. It's the next greatest match, and maybe that's the one I was trying to remember. And I hit enter, and that's the one I want. This is working all good now, and we can move on.